Why popes are buried in three coffins with a bag of coins, and why Pope Francis ended it. For centuries, a pope have been laid to rest in three nested coffins, each one symbolic, sacred, and deeply rooted in history. The death of a pope is always a moment of a great significance, not just for Catholics but for the world. One of the most striking traditions that accompanies a pope passing is the unique and elaborate burial process. For centuries, the popes have been laid to rest in a three-nested coffin, each one symbolic, sacred, and deeply rooted in history. But in 2024, Pope Francis made a bold change. He abolished the age-old three coffee ritual, signaling a powerful shift in how the world's most powerful religious leader should be remembered. The symbolisms behind the three coffee. 1. The cypress coffee. This is the innermost coffee where the Pope's body is placed. Made from a plain cypress wood, it represents the humility and the mortality, a reminder that even the most powerful spiritual leader is still a man who returns to dust. Inside the three bags of coins, silver, gold, and copper are placed, each bag containing coin equal to the number of years he served. The coffee also includes a written biography called Erogito, rolled into a metal tube and a white silk veil over the Pope's face. The cypress coffee is sealed and tied with a silk ribbon before being placed in the next casket. 2. The lead or zinc coffee. This coffee is both practical and symbolic. It is soldered short to protect the Pope's remains and preserves the important papal document, including his broken papal seal, enclaved with his name, date of pontificate, and often a skull and a crossbone, a traditional memento mori. It serves a reminder of the Pope's eternal spiritual legacy and mortality. This layout acts an impenetrable shade against tampering or decay. 3. The ale or oak coffee. The finer outer coffee, made from a strong ale or oak, is used to protect the inner coffee and symbolize the dignity and the strength of the papacy. It is nailed short with golden nail and marked with a golden cross and the papal coat of arms. Before selling, a parchment listing the Pope's achievement is placed inside. Preserved for posterity. Together, these three coffees encapsulated the Pope's life, death, and legacy in a deeply symbolic and durable way. Why Pope Francis broke the tradition. In 2024, Pope Francis approved major changes to Papal funeral rites, including the elimination of the three coffee burial. He updated the directives, parts of the revised order ex equerum Romani Pontifex, right of burial for Roman pontiff, emphasizing humility, pastoral identity, and spiritual simplicity. Instead of a three coffee, Francis chose a single wooden coffee with a zinc lining, still preserving the body but without the gradua. He also declined to be displayed on an elevated bier, preferring a more honorable setup that faces the congregation, accompanied simply by the Paschal candle. His burial wishes. In 2023 interview, Francis shared that he wished to be buried at the Basilica of St. Mary Major, not inside the Vatican. The Basilica holds a personal meaning to him, as it is where he often prayed before and after every international trip, especially before the icon Silos Populis Romani, he said. These final wishes is consistent with a pontificate remark by a deep rejection of excess and a desire to lead by example. even in death.